them our future. You cut the woman cross her face, so she have to take a suture. Careful of who in your bed, some of them man ya son abuser. Have you blood of shit? What's happening to our culture? Taxi man not take Britney, mama lose her one daughter.
Hello again, everyone. Thanks for joining us today on another episode of Music and Marriage. My name is Nikita. I am your host, and this is my co-host.
I'm like Red Square. Blessed love. Nikish, why you calling us at this time? We so call you back.
We're taping right now.
Hello, Nikish.
We'll call you back.
We'll call you back.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us again. We want to discuss, but wait, before we go into a topic, the song that was played on the last episode was Cassian, Black Rose.
Black Rose, brand new single.
It's out now. You can definitely go and listen on iTunes, wherever you get your music streaming from. You can definitely check it out. Make sure you support, definitely, because dope new artists.
Yeah. Dope
Cassian.
New Red Square artist.
Dope new Red Square artist. Don't make me forget to put that in.
Same.
So Cassian is CAXXIANNE.
Yes.
Alright, and the song is called Black Rose.
Yeah.
Today's song is featured by another Red Square female artist, is Santina, and the name of the song is titled Judgment.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys check that out as well. And we are
YouTube.
also exactly on YouTube, wherever you can. Make sure you support the females because they're definitely dropping some good content.
Yeah, man. Most definitely. Definitely.
So, what you want to talk about today?
Well, today we said we're going to talk about mental health, really, you know. Just the basic mental wellness within a family, within a relationship, and how it plays a role in things being obviously good or bad, you know. Well, I can start by saying that personally, you know, I've been through a lot of things. See, and you know, as a child to this point now, you know, and based on my experiences, I've, you know, like we've been saying for the past 1 to 14 episodes, you know, the upbringing is not one that was, you know, that helped to shape that. Well, let me not say that. Was not one that bluntly put was family oriented. You know, so we go through a lot of things, and you know, if we never strong mentally, then if we become the person that we are now, that I am now, would have lose my way, you know, a long time, and I probably lost my way a couple times, but I was strong enough to find myself again, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that it played a major role in us being able to be solid as a family and move past certain indiscretions, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the things that we have experienced, that I have experienced personally, they do still affect me mentally, because sometimes, you know, certain things happen and you're tiptoeing a bit into in a way that you don't want to make the same mistakes. You know, so you tiptoe around certain things until you get, you know, I feel like me get comfortable with a situation, so I can be myself now again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So basically, mental health, mental wellness is very important, you know, where relationships are concerned, and a lot of people choose not to take care of their mental health, and when we say personally for me, when I say mental health, it does not mean mad. Because
typical
people,
Jamaicans,
yeah,
I would just stick to us. Jamaicans, we would consider you say, yeah, you're mad. Once you say you have a mental illness, them just staple you as mad.
as a mad
So,
person.
yeah.
So it's not like when I say me mad.
Mm.
You know what I mean? When I say mental health, I mean like making decisions that are mentally stable. You know, that is good for you and your family, you know, and for your well-being as well, you know, as on a personal level. So you're good with the decisions that you have made. You know, they won't come back to haunt you mentally if you're sitting there thinking about, you know, I wonder if I should have really made that decisions there. I wonder if I should have really do that, or you know, look how I do that and look how it hurt the person. Then no one, I feel a way about it. I can't recover from it. You know what I mean? So for me, that's what mental health really means to me. You know, you know, what do you think about it?
For me, that's somewhat a personal topic. I've dealt with mental health issues. I've battled with depression after I had, you know, Tafari. That was like a real, you know, time in my life. You know, where a lot was going on, and you know, I was somewhat postpartum depression, you would say. But it's something that is definitely that affected me, you know, and for me it was very hard. And if I wasn't a strong-minded person and I didn't really have anyone around me, no one knew about it. My closest family members probably didn't even know. But it's something that I've definitely, you know, dealt with, and it's something that it was hard for me to even say to anyone because it's something that we don't really speak of. You know, it's something that our community, as a, you know, black community, we don't see that as something that's important.
We don't take it serious enough.
We don't find that part of health, you know, serious. We'll say physical health and everything else is important, but mental health, oh, you can get by, you know, is whatever. You know, we don't try to make sure that we say,
more like an idiot and
exactly, those type of exactly, which is not necessary, because if someone is going through something, you want to be there to help them, not break them down. So with me going through that, I didn't really, you know, share it with anyone. I just dealt with it on my own. He didn't find out until like a couple years after. I shared it with him, but it's something that I've, you know, battled with for a few years, and it's hard. How
did you cope with it though? Like,
I mean, there's no real way I can say I did this or I did that. For me, a part of it was smoking and just reading and, you know, getting back in tune with myself and just, you know, finding who I was and just trying to stabilize, okay, this is who you are. You don't need to second guess yourself, and just know that you are worthy and you are capable of doing whatever you want to do. So those type of affirmations, sometimes you have to remind yourself of.
On my end now, I had to align with myself and you know, try to be more appreciative of you being yourself and you wanting more for yourself and you seeing a life that you want for yourself, and me being an integral part of that, had to change certain ways in order for that growth to be possible. You know, so it's like really and truly, it was like we working on ourselves separately,
but at the same
time, yeah, because I was seeing, you know, you see yourself, you know, you make mistakes and you do things that are hurtful, you know what I mean, and you see yourself, you internalize and say, yo, Jano, you know, is it really worth it, you know what I mean, and do I really want to move forward with you and my family and all of that? And the answer was easy, you know, and because the answer was easy now, we did have to work on the hard part now, you know, getting in tune, you know, and making it be a reality and not just talk about it, you know. So basically, you know, just understanding that a relationship, a marriage is just more than just words and standing in front of a pastor or walking down the aisle or
getting that white dress,
you know,
big fancy schmancy wedding. It takes like a lot, and you have to give yourself to that person 100%.
Most definitely.
Because especially when that person is going through something, because when I was going through my depression, he wasn't necessarily here physically, but when he was aware of what was going on, he was there 150%. Like, he was trying to do everything possible that he could. We will sit down and talk. We even try to say, okay, let's, try to find a therapist or someone for me to talk to sit down. And he's just like, well, you don't need that. You can talk to me. Tell me what's going on. The same thing you would sit down and tell a therapist. Sit down and tell me what's going on. Let me know how you feeling. And then he'll say, okay, well, it was this because of what I did or whatever the situation, you know what I'm saying? And then once he knew what it was or what helped to affect me in certain type of way for me to get to that point, he adjusted and he tried to make himself better. And that's one thing I can definitely say with him, like, as far as his growth and being a man and understanding and accepting and taking ownership of certain things. And then, even if it doesn't have anything to do with you, male, you men, you can still be there for your woman and still let her understand, like, I might not understand fully what you're going through, but I'm here to be there with you,
Right.
So that's very important within a marriage, and a lot of people lack that.
Yeah.
They lack empathy.
The understanding,
Understanding, empathy, like, they lack it. And if it's your partner, you should be able to speak to that person on any type of level and let them understand what it is that you're going through and allow them to help you get through that.
Definitely.
Because you can't say, okay, I'll do it on my own, because there's certain parts where you're going to need that person to get you through. There's certain days where you can't do it on your own.
Definitely.
And you're going to need someone there to help you. So it's definitely important when you're choosing a partner to make sure that partner has that in them. And if you see that you're going through something and the partner's not really there for you,
even if a man not habitude anymore, if a woman not habitude
they can learn.
They can develop it.
That is true.
Because personally, I didn't have it in me. As far as like, and maybe it was in me, but it had to be brought out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The people who I know from teenage years until now, they'll tell you, like, they're not gonna expect to see me in a situation like this now. They might expect for me to have 1 million women out there, so, and 3 baby mother and this and that, because I was that person. You understand what I say?
That's sad.
It's like, the reality is, when you grow up in a certain environment, you're a product of that.
Yeah.
And then, when you become older and you start to see things for what they are, then you have a decision to make.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing and if you want to be in a relationship and you mean the person good, the other half good, then you'll do everything.
You have to give and take. You have to compromise. You have to, because that's one of the key components in a marriage, compromise.
Yeah.
Because if you want to get your own way all the time, that shit ain't going to work. You're going to be married to yourself for like 2.5 seconds, or she just going to be a little puppet and she just going to sit there, or he going to sit there and take whatever it is that you're
dishing. It's not going to be a healthy,
happy, functional relationship, and that's what you want to attain.
Yeah.
So it's definitely something that you need to speak of, and especially in our community, we don't speak of it enough.
Yeah.
Where mental health is like on the forefront of a lot of these campaigns that you see going on. You see condom campaign all over the place. Mental health is something that should be broadcast as such.
Very important, especially within our communities.
Because in our communities, we don't speak about things.
Yeah.
We internalize a lot. And then while we internalize, that translate into anger, or translate into ignorance, or translate into defiance. Like, it's never something that's positive that's going to make you progress.
Yeah.
It's always going to keep you stagnant. You just have to understand that at the end of the day, you know what it is that you want. But when you have someone with you that can go through the journey with you and take you there and just experience things, and you grow together.
Yeah.
That's the greatest thing that you can ask for. Like, that feeling it's incredible.
Definitely.
So it's definitely something that we need to discuss more within our community, within our households, parents. Let's stop. I mean, it's a cultural thing, I would say, where parents would say certain things. Well, if you really look at it, it's talking down to them. Mm-hmm. We don't look at it as such, because we say, well, we're skin's thick and we can't take insult and them things there. But from other cultures will deem it as you know,
Yeah, they'll see it
some type
differently.
of so
Some type
we-
of abuse or something like
yeah,
that.
so
Mental
we have
abuse.
to learn and know how we speak to our children. If you see your kids going through a pattern and they're doing something and they're not comfortable enough to come and speak to you, you go to them and talk to them.
Yeah.
Same way how you would want your man to come and talk to you if he see you sad or whatever the case is. That's your child. You go and do the same for them and make sure that they're okay, because mental health is something that starts from a young age, and we want to be able in our community, especially now more than ever, we want to be able to create children strong-minded children who we don't have to repair during adulthood.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that they're good from their young. We want to get a good mindset on their
As
head.
good as can be.
Exactly. We want to try to put them on the right path, because we see where the opponents, where they're setting their kids up for.
Yeah.
So why are we not setting ours up for it? You get what I'm saying? Like, we have to make sure that we check on our children and make sure that our children are healthy. Ask them how their day was. Ask them how everything is going. You get what I'm saying? It's not only relationships. You have to make sure that your children are okay as well.
Definitely.
And mental health does affect these young children, especially in this society nowadays. All that they're going on right now, like they're going through with Corona, having to be locked at home, like not seeing their friends, not getting a party, like all of these things that kids will want to enjoy, like they're going through a lot mentally. So we have to make sure we check on them as well and make sure that they're good.
Yeah, man. Most definitely. I agree. 110%, you know. Yeah, man. So basically, this is how we wanted to kind of close the chapter on this season.
Season 1.
You know, it's episode 15, season 1 of Music and Marriage podcast, and you know, it's been a real journey. You know, it's been eye-opening. You know, it's not about the views only. You know, it's about connecting and being able to reach this point where we can say, you know, freely and clearly that yes, we understand that we have put each other through. I have put you through a lot of things, you know, and you have put me through a lot of things, and we still are able to sit and communicate the things what we feel indirectly and directly at times, you know, throughout the episodes.
Yeah.
And we still come out with a clear conscience and a hopeful vibe, you know. We connect, and me can say me see our relationship a move even further than it was due to this thing that we're doing.
Yeah, this medium that we've built.
You know, so it wasn't about just these views alone, and you know, it was a personal vibration that we really wanted to share with each other, and I think that we have achieved, so to speak. I think that we have achieved that, you know. So it's a joy to share this space with you.
Season 1.
Season 1.
Episode 15. We thank you guys so much for tuning in every week or whenever we decide to drop the episodes.
Yeah.
Like you guys have.
Sometimes I just a vibe, you know.
Yeah, you know, we gotta roll with it. Yeah. So we definitely thank you guys for sticking with us and just being, you know, patient and just understanding, communicating, you know, telling us how you feel. If you agree or you disagree, you know, we just thank you for just sharing. As we said in our first episode, we're not doctors, we're not licensed, we're not anything like that. We're just two people who've been in love for quite some time now, so and we just feel like we wanted to share
connect with each other
exactly
and
our
correct
life
some
and
vibration
exactly
and move forward
and just build a bridge that was somewhat broken and just try to, you know, connect with everyone and just get your perspective on things. And we just thank you so much for
not everybody is brave enough to do this in front of the whole world.
Exactly.
But other side though, and
we here and we've gotten a few criticism, but hey, you know, not everybody gonna like what we're doing, and we're not gonna like everything y'all doing. So we just thank you for everything. Episode 15. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We appreciate it. Thank you for always tuning in. Make sure you check out Bag It. This is the new one, Squaris. Make sure you check it out on our website, www.justbagit.com. My eyeshadow today is from Nikki Gliss Cosmetics again, and the color is called No Shade. Make sure you guys go and check it out at nikkigliscosmetic.com. What else we got to plug for episode 15? Let's give them a real black-owned business. What you know? Frank White Cleaning. If you're in New York area, you need your place to be clean and all the germs and everything to be gone off after all the pandemic.
Frankie.
Make sure you hit up Frank White Cleaning on Instagram.
I think
Who
it's
else?
Pure
White Cleaning.
Cleaners.
Yes, sorry.
Pure White Cleaners.
Yes, Pure White. Make sure you check them out on Instagram.
90 Days podcast.
Win 90 Days Win podcast.
Yes.
Sandy, make sure you guys check that out on
Listen up.
Instagram. LPR Radio.
Yeah.
Fuzz Dangles, make sure you guys hit them up on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? True Hair Brand on Instagram _TREU. Divine
Cosmetics.
No.
What's she calling it? The Divine Hair Care.
Divine Hair Collection.
Hair
Make
Collection.
sure you check her out on Instagram.
Yeah.
KQ Treats. If you need any cakes to be baked, any sweet treats for any birthday
Urbanation
party,
Rise.
make sure you go hit that up on Instagram.
UrbanationRise.com website. Make sure so to check we
Who
out.
else? If you're in
Have
New York and
everything.
you need some seafood, liquor bickle, hit up K, Sweet Face K, or K Love on Instagram.
Yeah.
Who else?
I think we've covered as much as we can. Big up on yourself.
Yeah, definitely. If we
See,
forgot
if we
anyone,
forget
sorry,
anyone,
but definitely, we
don't worry
support
yourself.
and we'll make sure we're tagged.
Sprague Benz album will come out
Yes,
August.
the journey chosen.
Make sure so to get ready for that.
That's going to be a
See, you know, we
definite
can't let go of that.
classic.
Big up with that,
Yes, we're ready for it.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for joining us on another episode. We thank you so much for sticking with us for all 15 of our episodes.
Yeah.
Good and bad comments, agree to disagree.
Give
We
thanks.
thank you so much for just being able to converse with you. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Thank you for giving us your feedback. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We give thanks for it all. Make
Yes,
sure
it
you
is.
guys check us out. Season 2 will be coming to you
Coming
soon. So make sure y'all, you know what I mean?
Get ready.
Stay safe. Until then, walk good people, and thank you so much for it all the support. We greatly appreciate. Make sure you shop black-owned businesses because
Most
we about
definitely.
supporting our people. Make
Straight
sure y'all know what y'all doing. Walk good out here. All right?
That's it.
Peace.